Leomon figurine here.
Hey guys, I want to go ahead and stream your set for round one. Y'all both cool with that?
Sure.
Sounds great.
Awesome. Good luck, folks.
Let
And
me.
Okay. So we're loading up our set up here. There we go, folks. Let me go ahead and get some music on. But holy cow, guys, we've had a huge turnout tonight. I was not expecting. We have 39 players. Uh, Let me go ahead and grab a link as these players get started out. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, so we got round one started. We got Leomon on the top here, being piloted by Blake. Or BB, I think is what his tag is. Oh yeah, Blake, BB. BB2 Ice. And his opponent hatches open a Gigimon. Hey, welcome. How we doing, Digipanda? It's been a night. Got 39 people. How's the audio? I always struggle with the audio when I get things rolling along. Yeah, honestly, I was not expecting this big of a turnout. Hey, Jack, how are you, man? How are you? Okay, my judges are doing all right. But yeah, oh, audio is perfect. That's great to hear. I always struggle with it. The balance is super hard. Every time I make a YouTube video, I always feel like there is something off and it drives me crazy. Like either my mic's not loud enough, the background music's too loud. Uh, Something I heard today was we had super loud pings from like the treble on music. So like my video I posted today, that was like a big struggle point. But yeah, we got Gallantmon versus Leomon here though. I don't think normally I'm too low. Okay, I'm good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole conical thing is Beelzemon and Leomon fighting. But they are in the same series. It is Tamers and Tamers, I believe, right? But yeah, YouTube's popping off this morning. Webcam Locals is popping off today. Players are preparing for Digifest. Or not Digifest, Card Fest, because that's what we call it now. It's called Card Fest. We got that new Leo on X Antibody, came as a topper promo in this set. For anyone joining the stream, welcome. I'm Eagle X, and these are my webcam locals. Tonight we have 39 players participating. We will have 5 rounds of Swiss, and if we have 2 people with the same record at the end of the night, we're going to be pricing about the same anyways. So ideally, top 2 players are going to get the same pricing of a booster box each. Good news, switching to the morning so you can be joining Mondays regularly. Hey, that's exciting, man. That's exciting. Love to see you come in. Love to see you come join. I know, topper promos. Well, okay. Topper promos weren't the worst in the world when we got more than 1 per pack. It's like, if you look at the trainings, perfect. If you look at power up packs from BT4, not the worst. It was a little better. I think there's like only 4 promos though, too, back then. So like those weren't the worst. Like the Palmon I think reached $30 is like the high dollar one. Sunarizimon also got to 30 at one point. You need some practice in for Wave 3. Oh, the Wave 3 Events. Yeah, those regional packs are great. I mean, we have the promos being reprinted. But for anyone joining the stream, welcome, welcome. So you got 7 people in the chat now. Super excited to see y'all join. If you're a first time person here tonight, welcome. Wanted to play, got to buy. It's time to have dinner. Hey, you know what? You can't complain about that. Getting a free win in round 1 of a 5-round local, it's not bad. As long as you don't have to bank on your tiebreakers, you should be in a really good spot, right? You just happen to be that 1 in 39 chance of getting it. Also gives you a chance to like, kind of watch some the games going on too. Just sit back, take it easy. Like you said, it's dinner time. Yeah, if we do have Fortitude on the stack, so this Leomon's not going to die yet. Based Gallant Enjoyer? I know, right? There's always at least one, I feel. There's always at least one. But yeah, this is my all-time record for most players in the webcam local. This has more players than when I had free events like 2 years ago. So it's just crazy to think about that. Got the flashy Leo punch. It's going to suspend to a DP drained, and you can attack, and he's going to win the battle. So it's going to be overflow, was it 5? Yeah, because all your level 5s overflow 3, all your level 6s overflow 4, and your level 7s overflow 5. That heavy Leomon is doing some heavy work in this matchup so far. I think Gallant's kind of struggling here. We got like a small rookie stack, but I don't think we really built up. We just kind of did the Ace Slam play. And now we got Digimon Emperor. Yeah, channel growth's been crazy, man. Like, my video today, I was expecting it to get a better like view count just because of the timing and the effort I put into it. But it's really going up for what I thought it would be. So I'm really happy with the results so far. I'm really hoping it gets to 1K views like within 24 hours. I think it's very capable of doing that. Yeah, like when I saw your ban list prediction video, Ben, or Benjamin, sorry, I don't know what you prefer. I guess I could just call you Panda too, right? But like when I saw your video, I'm like, okay, I gotta speed up. I gotta finish my video because my goal was to have it done by Monday, and it was a little rushed towards the end, admittedly. Yes. Okay. Ben or Panda? Okay. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good then, right? But Gallantmon says, we're not done yet, sir. We're not done yet. Got Gallantmon on the field, so that's like a plus memory and DP if we digivolve with one of the Gallant line dudes. But yeah, I'm also really excited to see the new channel egg sleeves when my artist finishes them. We have 4 new egg sleeve designs coming in. You can see on the top the Leomon player, Ben, or not Ben, Blake. He's using my Shock Gabumon sleeve design. That's one of the 4 I have. What's going on? Okay, there you go. My computer just spazzed out for a moment. I was scared it was going to turn off on me. Because I was having some computer issues earlier today. Yeah, you get a memory refund. Technically, I believe you do it before. Oh, it's a draw card, that's what it is also. Not DP. It actually might be DP optionally too. It's been a moment since I looked at Kalu. But both players mill 3 from the War Growl effects. And then you get to play out a Leomon or a Takato, I believe is, if you have 10 or more cards in trash total. It's typically going to be a Leomon at this point. Yep, Leomon on play. You're going to see a top 3 tutor. Or top 4, because this is a Gallantmon. As an amateur streamer, know the pain of stream crashes. Yeah, I know, right? My computer was overheating today, so I thought I was just going to straight up not have connection. That's what I was worried about. But yeah, like I said, I honestly was not expecting 39 players tonight, so I'm super grateful for such an awesome community that's really involved and wants to have a competitive scene. I know there's some gaps right now in the content area for Digimon content creation, so I'm really hoping to fill that gap right now the best I can. And I know you're definitely doing your role too, Panda. I know you're doing what you can. I love your content. Like, I know I talked to you earlier when you were talking about your Liberator stuff and your Seeker stuff. I loved watching that, but I know it's hard to like put in so much effort for stuff with not a lot of crazy return right away. But I think Digimon content creation's in a really good spot again. So I'm going to try pumping out some content. I'm going to be doing a meta newsletter. That's kind of my goal to have on Wednesdays. It's going to be aggregating all the events on Eggman's site, along with my personal events, highlighting some really cool decks, just to get people something exciting to go over and try out. we're trying to do our biomerge warp here. What's going on? Can't pick up the cards. But yeah, we got it. Yeah, I got BT17 Gallantmon with our biomerge warp here from the Takato Tamer. And it's going to go ahead and finally delete that heavy Leomon. Yep, and heavy Leo has a D Digivolve, I believe, on deletion, right? Here, let me pull up. Like I said, I kind of know these cards. I don't know them, like, by heart, admittedly. But I know heavy Leo has Fortitude. Yeah, on deletion, D-Digivolve 1, then return a 6k or less to bomb the deck. Yeah. Yeah, this game is suddenly back to, like, a pretty even spot. Like, slamming that Crimson Ace honestly wasn't that bad of a play. Like, it sucked to have the Overflow 5, but being able to get rid of the sources in that heavy Leomon, super great way to, like, basically get your footing back into the game once you're able to respond to it. We're going to see that Leo X here. Going to draw for Evo. Okay, yeah, I do know the meta decks a little bit better. I don't know all the effects on Gallantmon still, and Gallantmon's been around forever. There is one deck I will never memorize all its cards. For the life of me, I try my best for Dark Knightmon, and I do not remember which Dark Knight piece does what. Because Dark Knight just has so many unique bodies, and they all share the same name. But you gotta remember which one's which, because like I think like the Cavalier mode's the one with security attack +1. And I think it's, I can't remember, I think it's a Skull Knight that attacks and goes into a Dark Knightmon if you have the pieces. But, like, that's pretty much, like, the extent I know. Dark Knight's, like, the sticky body that plays out the bodies. So, if we have a level 5 red-purple body, are we scared of aces? I don't think we are. Because, like, the only one I can think of top of my head is the Melga. Where are red aces? Do we have a red level 6 ace? Air. There are just a few cards. Also, in case you're ever trying to find all the aces in the game, don't type ace as your keybar search, type overflow. Because all the aces have overflow. If you type in ace, you're going to get all the blast ace cards. Oh, Valcase, duh. Valcase, one of the best red aces, or aces period in the game. Got him, I got Zuqua. I doubt we'll see Zuqua. We might see Alfani, right? Alfani's not really that crazy good. Then we got Sirius, but Sirius is like pretty much archetype locked. Yeah, chat. I'll try my best to put in some fun decks tonight. Obviously, I'll be focusing on the top tables, just to emphasize the players doing well with cool decks. Not trying to discourage or say anything bad about any other player ever. That's never the goal. But just always the fun ones to look at. Hey, we got Paladin Ace there as our only target. That card's crazy good. Like, against Gallant, who actually cares about trash, that's pretty relevant. That could be very relevant in this matchup, especially when you get a stick, the heavy Leo body again. Those are sticky, man, and they're hard to deal with. Like, we literally saw him commit a whole turn slamming a Crimson Ace just to get a chance to strip its sources, to get its Fortitude proc. But anyone join the stream, welcome, welcome. So you got 10 people already. Channel growth, it's a thing, man. It's crazy. But are there any deck requests people have for tonight? I'll look at the meta share after we get this match concluded. Because that's always something I like to see, like, what people are bringing, what's the popular deck. Are we going to see Ancient Garuru everywhere? Are we going to see Nume everywhere? What are people prepping for? People trying to play decks that are safe post-banlist, like Doragora? And I'll be honest, I don't know if Doragora is honestly as safe as people think it is post-banlist. Like, okay, so where are we at? So Gallant's when attacking, I think some case that awkward threshold gets around the Gallant effect. Okay, so are we trying to do a trade first? Trying to see what we're doing here. Sure, somebody running lots and lots of trains tonight, right? I don't know if we'll see a train deck. I mean, I do know we got train support technically in the last set, right? Yeah, it looks like we're sequentially doing all our cards as we do our effects. Yeah, I can't promise trains, but I can promise probably another deck or two. If it's at least tier 2 up, we probably have it to some extent tonight. You want the Greymon cope? Here, let's see. Do we even have a Greymon tonight? Let me see how much it is of a cope for you versus a reality. So our meta game tonight... No, wait, it's actually yellow hybrid. Oh, it sees the jet for ancient. That's why it's saying yellow hybrid. We actually don't have that much Nume tonight. Unless it's just all under other. Yeah, I didn't see a Greymon. We have a Ragnar Lordmon, though. I tried finding one for you. Yeah, because, like, we got Eosmon, we got Leomon, Tyrant, a Red Purple Imperial, Ragna, Crossheart, Mirage, Setcon. Those are, like, the other decks I see at the moment. It says we have a Rookie Rush. I don't think it's actually Rookie Rush. Here, let's see. Yeah, Rookie Rush just Ancient Garuru. Ancient Garuru has broken the metagame filter. Second you. Hey, I saw you got your round 1. How you doing, Soren? Or not Soren, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting you mixed up. There's another win playing tonight. How you doing, V Passion Man? How you doing? Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. I'm not crazy. You did get your first. Okay, I know you got your first round, Soren. I saw that, but I saw V Passion's name pop up, and I'm like, wait, that's not the right guy. See, I told you, I'm not totally crazy. I recognize your names to some extent, but yeah, I saw you got round 1. I saw you got round 1. Well done, well done. 4 more rounds, right? Oh yeah, it's a crazy turnout, man. 39 people. This is a channel record. Yeah, I will say a lot of it definitely comes and stems from a very consistent local community. Another part of it, I'm a little sad to say, like, the other part of it's probably because, like, Mario's not doing his tournaments anymore. But I'm glad to have a place for Digimon players to come and play online weeklies. Yeah, see, you understand what I'm saying. I mean, y'all are both great pilots, too. Like, I don't think y'all play the same decks, but y'all are both really good pilots. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my video this morning was doing really well too for like what I was expecting. Like I was expecting for its overall metrics to maybe get to 1K views, and it was at 500 views within like the first like 6 hours. So I think there's a chance it can trend up to past 1K views easily. I think the timing was good for it though, for sure. We're still in game 1 here. Like Gallant is fighting with all their heart here. Heavy Leomon's being as sticky as body as they can provide, really. Like that Leo X, I believe it's just an unconditional recover if you're a Leomon, right? Here, let me pull up because like I said, I kind of know what the Leomon cards are. Focus around him dying, being a sticky body. Oh, it's just an unconditional undeletion recover one. That's a pretty solid inherit. That is a good inherit regardless what you're on. Yeah, because that helps you with the tempo game plan. Positive tempo swings, even though if you die of security, if on deletion you recover one, you're still positive on tempo. You're negative on board value, but you're winning on game's win condition. Are we going to see an ace here? Level 5 ace? Oh, the Garga ace. Oh, that was a level 5 there. All the Leo guys look so similar. Yeah, so he died from the win attacking effect first, and then we have our ace counter window where you're going to tap 2 guys and say 2 guys that are tapped cannot digivolve. And you could block if you want. It would be a 13k into a 13k, which would be overflow 4. Yeah, Takata when Digion's deleted. Yep, that was from the Leomon. So it would happen from the win attacking window, so like he would be able to do that still. But if he forgot to do it, he forgot to do it. So whatever the players might be agreeing to is what players agree to as the board state, which I'm totally fine with. It's a locals, man. And the Gallant dies as security anyways. That's rough. Found the Leomon. But yeah. Like I said, though, end of the day, I cannot be growing my channel without support of any players. Like, without y'all, it's not going to be a thing, you know? So like I said, I'm just happy to have everyone behind my back with everything I'm doing. So we're going to see Leomon pushed out here. And this could be a lethal angle. The only thing we have to be scared of is a Crimson Ace angle. So if we have a way to get rid of this Gallantmon or create a sticky body that can rush, that's another way we can get out of it. This Mimi already tapped down. The Garga Ace could swing twice, but if he gets deleted from an... What's the Gallant Ace pop exactly? I think it's like the highest body, right? Delete a 15k DP worth of opponent's Digimon. That's actually a lot. So we want to get our stack bigger so he can't get a double pop. Okay, that makes sense. We're going to double Garga Ace here. We're going to suspend... Oh, he can't Digivolve now, so he can't blast DNA. There we go. That's how you play around the Ace. The only thing you don't play around is if you find that Ace in security in Overflow 4. Oh, he's just going to remove the body anyways. Yep. And that's game one going to Leomon. Did he almost draw through his entire deck too? I just realized if that was his deck, he only has one card left. That was a grindy game. But we got Leomon taking game one against Gallant. Where are my judges? Yeah, just judges giving an update on some tables. Nothing crazy. Just some player interaction. But yeah, if you're ever interested in these events, hold them every single week, same time, same place on my Discord, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. So we're going to game two here. After Leomon took game one, and after seeing how the game played out, I can see Leo being favored, especially with the Leo X topper promo. That card's pretty good value. But Gallantmon popping bodies, if they're able to pop bodies to get all their effects going off, that's also really good too. We just gotta remember to order our effects in the correct order. Looks like we are taking our mole phase here. We're gonna mulligan our hand away and say, let's try for a better one. Yep, and these are our players' hands. And we're going to start off game two. Going first is going to be Gallant with a Gigi going to Gil. And this is our new Gilmon from BT17, I believe. Greed. If you're referring to the Gallant play, I don't think it was that greedy last... Or the Leomon player, I don't think it was that greedy. I think he was just playing it safe. Like, once you go into Mega Garga Ace, you deny any blast counter Digivolving, just because they can't Digivolve their stack that turn. gonna grab our heavy Leo. Gonna grab our boss monster for the deck. Bot decking one of them, so we probably won't see another for a hot moment. And there's a chance one of the 4's in security if we're running 4. So the magical thing about ratios for anyone who doesn't know, if you run 3 copies of a card, there's, I believe it was like a 40% chance you'll see it in security in one of your 3 games. Or something like that. Like, it's very realistic. Oh, you think it's greed for a better opening hand? So here's the thing: if you're playing a best of 3 and you're behind in game and you lost game 1, you have to take a very safe hand in game 2. So I played a case tournament this last weekend. Saturday we had a 46-person case tournament in person in San Antonio. I was playing Leomon, and I took game 1 against quite a few of my opponents. So in game 2, I went for very greedy mulligans, because what's going to punish me in game 2? Like, if I lose game 2, so what? We'll go to game 3 and we'll just do it again. But if I open, like, the cracked opener, I just straight up can win a set. You want to know how many times I got rewarded for that? There was 2 games in particular. I mulliganed an Ukamon with a RB1 Nume, which is honestly like a really good opener. But I mulliganed that away, and I opened up Ukamon, Garamon, and then a Platinum. And that's like your crazy opener, right? Well, in 2 of those games I did that. I was able to go Nume X on my turn 2, swing, crash security, go into Platinum Nume, and then play Ruin mode. A turn 2 Ruin mode is so hard to deal with in almost every deck. And that's just something I was aiming for, because like I'm already up a game, so I can go ahead and be a little greedier on that mulligan phase. Because like also the deck's really hard to like not mull well with. But yeah, if you lose a game 1 though, you want to take a very safe mulligan. Like I would almost mulligan just to make sure I have a rookie in 4. If you don't have a rookie, I hard mulligan that almost every time too. Yep, so Black Royal effect. We're both going to go ahead and mill 2 here. We're going to return a card to Gallantmon name. Yep, it's... Oh, that's also part of the reason why we progressed up the deck so fast on the Leomon side. It's because we were milling them. I totally forgot we were doing that too. But he does have that Paladin Ace, so he is able to get through decking out. It's going to cost 9 memory or like 5 or 6 memory to Digivolve into. But it's possible Gallant's just going to mill us out. So Takada's going to go ahead and give our stack Blitz here. Do not know what this War Growl does. There, what's our new War Growl here do? Or is that an old one? No, it is a new one. Oh, delete a 6k or less. That's all it is. Okay, I see, I see. But yeah, I might be playing in more of my webcam events here from time to time, just to have fun and interact with y'all. Because I know it's sometimes fun to watch the top tables. It's also sometimes fun just to watch a person pilot and see their decisions they make consistently throughout the night, especially if you want to learn a new deck. So our first check here is a Gallantmon, so we're going to deletion recover from the Leo X inherit. Then we have Fortitude, so we're going to be played out again. I'll see the Leomon swing security. Check into a level 4 here. And we're going to see that heavy Leo come down. Nothing in Digivolve or effect on the board, but if we got our body, it's going to stick and be alive for at least 2 pops. Or alive for at least 1 whole pop and have to be popped twice. Yep, so we are going to push Gallantmon. So can we pop off this turn with 4 memory? I know there's a war growl that reduces your evolution if you don't pop something. And then if you get a Gallant that pops another dude. Yeah, Judge is having good chat, pal. Tax and counter window timings. Love seeing that. It's always a good environment, not only for players to learn, but our judges also have great discussions and learn interactions, since we have lots of decks that are played frequently. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to War Growl, mill 2 more. So it is one on our opponent's side. We're going to be playing out Gallantmon or Tocado from hand or trash. So we got our new Tocado from BT17. And it is one on our opponent's side. We can choose the Blitz if we want, but we probably want to keep the stack alive if possible. Yep, and the Mimi is going to fix Leomon to 3 memory. So there's 3 security. I don't think we're going to be able to go for game this turn, but we're going to be very aggressive here. Yep, raise that Leo, thinks that Mimi. Yeah, so how's everyone else doing tonight? I'm assuming we got a few other people trickling in from their round ones. Heavy Leo getting a punch into security, finding a McGeedramon on deletion Fortitude. On play D Digiv or deletion D Digivolve. It's the deletion that D Digivolves, not the on play of the Leo. Does not have a rush though, so we can't attack with him again. Protoform, what are we going into here? Yeah, okay, I was gonna say we gotta go in something if we're using Protoform. Because Protoform's basically like cracking a training. Or if you're using it, you gotta use it right away. One of your Digimon without Exantient sources may Digivolve into. If you did, place it as the bottom source. Yeah, so you can't tuck it as a source unless you Digivolve into an Exante. Alright, mess around with Boro. Okay. Yeah, Diaboro is fun. Diaboro is fun. But yeah, I think Blake realized why the old Exante is probably preferred in this deck. Like, you do have enough Exantes levels, so it makes sense to use Protoform, but typically use BT9 Exantibody just because you can tuck it regardless of having Exante in hand or needing to evolve or not. It doesn't give you the discount, though, so that's why you would prefer Protoform half the time, though, too. Like, they both have merits. And we're going to leave our opponent with 1 memory here. And oh, we're counting cards in trash. We're going to see BT13 Gallant come down, I think, guys. So, start turn, unsuspend, draw, hatch. Yep, and there's the Gallant. Gallant on play, we're going to pop body here. We want to make sure we tap our Tocado, get our memory back, assuming we want that memory. Okay, so we're going into Leomon in the back here. We're going to swing security when attacking. Get pop the big body. No sources, so no analog trigger here. And there's a paladin. So we lost our body, but our Gallantmon was able to clear the board. So that's pretty good. I would consider that a win still. And we're just going to go ahead and play another Gallantmon, do some search. Man is tunnel visioned. Yeah, he removed the board. That's what he needed to do. The only scary thing is if Leomon here is able to get into basically a level 5 or heavy Leo in raising. If we're able to get that in raising, then we're able to potentially go for game in the next turn, right? No, we're short one swing. No, we got Mimi. We can Mimi for game. Because heavy Leo is going to be doing 2 swings of his own. Yeah, so we're going to start with agility training. Easy choice here. Only 1 green card we can add. So we're going to pick up the Leomon. Bot deck that analog or not. Yeah, analog. Yeah, so no rookie. Okay, so we're just going to set up a Digimon Emperor. Do we get reverse cleaned out here? Digimon Emperor attacks for the Gallantmon. Okay. Because if we have enough cards in trash, we can just go into Crimson mode, swing security when attacking trash, and go for game because we have Blitz with Takato. So if we swing with Gil and we have enough, I don't think we have enough though. We need like 30 cards in trash or some absurd number to get that effect right. For every 10 cards when attacking, and both players' trash is trash to top security. So it's possible. I don't think we can do it while we're tapped though. Hey, Tara, how we doing? Oh, I understand. I packed 24 orders this morning. I always make sure I get my packages in the morning when I can. Monday and Wednesdays are normally my shipping days. Tuesdays and Thursdays only if I get behind. So I'll probably be packing a little bit tomorrow. But yeah, happy to have you here still. Can't always play, but you can always watch, right? And there's the Crimson Ace. Going to delete that, and then I think we're going to try going for game here. If when attacking, we're going to be trash in 2, because I'm assuming there's 20. Yeah, it's this one attacking effect. Just like the old Crimson mode from EX2. Yeah, he just says, okay, I got you. We'll just go next game, man. Going to game 3 here. Might be running close in time, though. There, what's our time in round looking like? Yeah, we got like a minute left in time. So we're going to play real fast here if we want a chance of closing out game 3. But anyone join the stream, welcome, welcome. We've got 16 people here today. We got 39 people playing today. You change your floor price to 10 cents from 20 cents. So my floor price is actually like, I do have a few 5-cent cards, but it's like stuff that I would never move anyways. But yeah, you do get crazy volume though when you do that. Because not many people are selling those cards. So even if a card's not good, like, you're one of the few people selling it, right? Especially with other cards. Okay, yeah, we are hitting overtime now, folks. I know it's unfortunate. I don't think we have a way to close out our game on either side. Yeah, we missed the rookie on top side also. Yeah. I believe this one's just going to end in a draw here. So, like I was saying, Limitless is kind of broke right now. I'm going to switch views for just a moment here, just because I don't think we're going to see this one finish, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I know one of these views works eventually. But yeah, so if we look at metagame, like, Limitless doesn't know what to do for half of these decks anymore. Like, literally, there's like 10 other decks. And Yellow Hybrid's not Yellow Hybrid, it's just Ancient Garuru, because a lot of them run Jet Selfie. Yellow Vax, I'm pretty confident that's fine. I don't think I'm... Oh, Rookie Rush, that shouldn't be Rookie Rush, but it is for whatever reason. Okay, so we go to pairings here. We should see a lot of these start closing out here. Webcam locals. Boop. Let's see where our board state's at. Love my judges. Yeah, we're missing some regulars tonight. We are missing some regulars tonight. We're in a weird place where a lot of decks are kind of... Yeah, so the way Limitless identifies decks is they look for one key card. When you have that key card, it automatically says you are playing this deck. So originally, Security Control was, do you have Magna Angemon? If you do, then you're Secon. Well, then Mastemon came around, the Star Deck Maste, that ran Magna Angemon. And guess what? That wasn't true anymore. So then they said if you run Zwart Defeat, you're playing Secon. But guess what? They stopped playing Secon stopped playing Zwart Defeat because it wasn't good. Yeah, we're going to be going here to round 2 in a moment. Okay, I'm going to be right back, folks. I'm going to grab some water, and we'll be back with our next round pairing shortly. Okay, let's go ahead and find a good table for next round. How's that sound, folks? If you guys have requests, go ahead and put it in the chat. I'll do my best, like I said, to find it. Can't guarantee it, but I will do my best. I think this is a fun deck. We might take a look at this one next round. That's a vaccine deck. What are we piloting here tonight? Got Imperial, we got Vaccine. Got Ancient Garuru with the Gabu loop build. Got more Imperial. We got Doragora. I think we got more Doragora here. No, we got more Gabu loop Ancient. Got a few things. So our tables are all reported now. Or just about all reported now. Got the last few we gotta close out here still. Got Red Hybrid. That might be a fun one. You guys want to watch some Red Hybrid? Ancient Greymon, that Ancient Garuru? Because I promise I know these decks. Any Omni? No, I don't think we had any Omnis. I'm looking through here. Try and keep the players' deck list private. Oh! I lied, guys. I lied. We got one. We got one on lock, folks. On tables. Okay. Once we get all the results in, we're going to go ahead and hop over to our one Omni table per request of y'all. Based. Yeah, exactly. We try. Yes, we did drop both players. Cool, perfect. Okay, I know what we're going to watch next round. So let me find what table they went to. Am I missing their tag? There they are. Table 3. Okay, folks, let's pull them up. Hello. We're going to be streaming y'all's table if y'all are both cool with that.
That's fine.
Rock on.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you, folks. If you need a judge, go ahead and ping in the judge chat. I'll have my headset on mute.
Okay, sounds good.
Good luck with y'all. Okay, guys. Like I said, based response, right? Got an Omnimon deck here. I'll let you guess who's playing the Omni deck. And if you're watching, Ludian, let's see if we can get that deck list for you. Our one brave soul playing Omni tonight. Or at least one I was able to find. So we got two well-known players here. We got Kupo up on the top and bottom. We got Tessero. If you guys recognize Tessero, he's pretty well-known player. He's topped a lot with purple. I think he is one of the people that helped innovate the purple mill decks here when it came here to the Digimon format. Yeah, and we got it's a double win exactly. Hey, both players are great. I mean, see that top 4 Ancient Grey mat? It doesn't come from nowhere. Okay, it's the roll-off. We got, looks like a 7 here. Yeah, I know, right? I'm excited. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Now, which of the two players do y'all think has the Omni deck? That's the real question. Probably not as much of a question, I guess, if y'all have an idea of who these players are. Come on now. Okay, Law, I understand. Before I started my stream, my computer actually crashed too. It is 110 degrees here in Austin, Texas today. My computer also overheated a heck a ton. The only reason it's fine now is because I was able to do like a hard turn off, just like cool off for a moment, and then boot it up for today. I'm getting like a hiccup or two every once in a while, but I think it should be good here. So, at the top we got Koopa opening up with Agumon and Racing. Did I say Omni deck? Maybe we're playing Greymon deck, right? Go and play another Agumon, and we search. We find 2 ties. We find 2 options. We're going to go ahead and pick up the tie Matt Tamer here. I know, folks. We know Tessero is a purple player at heart here. So we're going to play Castle of 9 Wolves here. Going to be picking up our Tamer. I believe we trashed the rest? No, we bot decked the rest with this option. I never remember which one we do which with. We trash a card from hand, that's what it is. I'm going to start BT17. We go there in the Raising. Not bad. Because we don't have to get the first stack going right away for this deck to be effective. We're going to see Agumon make a chip swing right away, find a Dex Doruga. Yes, so this is one of the decks that really struggles because Numemon's in the format. And all the start of main phase rookies. Digimon Emperor existing is just a kill shot to this deck. And that's why I tried telling my locals, like, I think the deck's a really cool idea, but just because we have hate for rookies coming out of Raising, it's going to be a hard deck to play. It does. They do love building houses. They love building them with all those bricks, right? But yeah, for anyone who doesn't know tonight, we've got 39 players. 39 players means top 2 players walk away with a booster box tonight in prizing. And then it trickles down from there. We're just going to go ahead and play our Cracker Fang here for 4, leaving our opponent at 1. Let's see what we can do here. Rookie and Raising's probably a start. How's it going? Hey, how's it going, boss? It's going great. 39 players tonight. Oh, you liked the ban list video. Thank you. I tried doing a different approach. Because I've seen that style of videos before. And I think that's the direction I want to take the channel for types of videos I have moving forward too. Because I don't want to be pumping out like low quality content a whole lot. I want to have higher quality videos if I can emphasize that more. If the option card gave Omnimon protection, I would have loved it. Leaving Omnimon vulnerable is scary in today's format. Yeah, it is. I mean, I think it's cool. I love the Blast DNA stuff. Super neat. But yeah, it is pretty scary. I'm surprised we didn't see more Royal Knights tonight. I feel like Royal Knights is always a fun deck that can toolbox different formats. Thank you. I definitely appreciate the compliment. Definitely appreciate it. Like I said, if you enjoy the content, let me know I'm going in the right direction. Definitely does a lot. But yeah, I'm expecting next week to be even crazier than this week because we'll have the new ban list live, or not live, but we'll know what it is. I'll probably give players the option to use it if they want, just because I think people want a new format and they want to start preparing for Digifest, or not Digifest, Cardfest. I keep wanting to say it's Digifest. Oh, that Agumon was taunted from the Ruga, and because attack was redirected, we get to go into our decks for free here. No, it does not trigger overflow if you go into Drazel, but it does trigger if it goes from Drazel to Trash. Because basically, anytime it's not in Raising or it's not on the field, that's when overflow will proc. Yeah, so like if we have like two Omnimons, like we have BT13 Omni and the Omni Ace in our Drazel egg, and we pop it using BT13 Omni, and we're trashing the Omni Ace, calling the regular Omni, that would proc overflow. So I will say one thing we have to be aware of here is if they go Doragora, they can actually pop one of our Tamers. So it might be worth looking into like playing down a third one if we can. Especially if one of them's like more key to what we're trying to do here. I think it's possible. I don't think it's the worst to use in Royal Knights. Like, you just gotta be careful you're not going to be sucking up a BT13 Omni you want to call out. We're tapping our Tamer down. If the Tamer's tapped, it can't be popped from Doragora, because Doragora can only pop the untapped Tamers. I guess we'll find a way to tap both of them, it works too, right? And we're going to go into our Greymon secret here. And, yep. Yeah, there we go. We're tapping our Tamer. We're popping the Luga. There we go. That's a play. I like that. I like that play a lot. Yeah, I think the Crimson Ace is honestly, like, infinitely better. Like, Omni Ace is crazy good, too. You just gotta be a lot more mindful when you use it. Because Crimson Ace can also, whatchamacallit, be used to ace over your red level 6s. And I think just adding another layer to Royal Knights for gameplay is amazing. Going into that Luga and Raisin here. So, we see Koopa's actually set up really well here. They're playing around Doragora as well as they can. Playing around Doragora by keeping the Tamers tapped so those can't be popped. We got one of each rookie basically available here. So we're able to do our Melga or War Grey Warp. But we haven't seen any of them picked up off a search yet. So if he has them, he's been hard drawing into them. Yeah, there are more taunts. We do have more ways to taunt an opponent to attack. So we're going to go ahead and start doing our combo here. We're going to Mind Link Cracker Fang to go ahead and use Balmon. Balmon's going to let us Digivolve from Trash. We're Digivolving from Trash into our Doragora here. Our Doragora is going to go ahead and say pop one of your unsuspended, or it's de-Digivolve then pop, I think, right? Oh boy. Like I said, there's a lot of effects going on. I know this is BT17 Doragora. Oh, this is Dex Doragora, which if it goes for Trash, you can do the same thing. Digivolve 3. And delete all of your opponents Digivolve at the lowest level. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we actually cleared the board here, and we can unsuspend because of the effect. Okay, so are we going to be doing the play, doing the thing? Okay, we're going to be popping the Leomon again. Yes, yes, that's how you do that. Well, so he's not using the old Balmon. They use a mix of the Balmons, but if you play Doragora, you're using the new Balmon egg. Because the new Balmon eggs, anytime you, I believe, add a source, I think is what triggers it. That's when you can Digivolve from trash. So that's what you see emphasized more. Like, you'll probably run the other one as like a one of for like some builds because you do have a Luga base. And it really depends how much you're leaning into the Luga side also. But if you're leaning Luga, you're probably playing Takamizuchi anyways. But yeah, it's always fun to get a night where you can just kind of spectate and watch the games too, right? I think we're seeing both players play really well. I think right now the Omni player's in a better position. It's just really coming down to like, do we have the pieces? Because we need a 3-card combo to really like move on to our next step here. And we do have this secret Melga here we're going to warp into. And for anyone asking, are we using proxies tonight? The answer is yes. The reason we're using proxies tonight is because Latin America and UK both had delays in their regions. And I'm not going to exclude anyone from playing in webcam locals that wants to play in webcam locals. So if they can use proxies, I'm allowing anyone to use proxies tonight. Obviously, a lot of players have their cards at this point, but for people who don't, and they're still waiting on their orders to come from TCG player, coming from a local game store, you got a little bit more flexibility here. Because what we really want to do is just practice our game plans, our lines. Yeah, I will say, Doragora is probably one of the most skill-intensive decks we have right now. And I do think it has a great payoff. Depending on how that ban list looks, we can see this become like just absolute best deck in format. But when Mother Shoto comes into play, that's kind of a rough matchup. Because you're just going to be a 15k blocker that doesn't care what Doragora says because you're unaffected by opponent effects. So I do think that is one matchup that Doragora struggles with next set. And I think there's a chance we just see Mirage pop up as best deck again. Because I don't know if it's necessarily going to be a dress. Yeah, exactly. It's hard, but it is very rewarding. It's like, if you're picking up the game right now, and you pick up Doragora as like your first competitive deck, I think it's going to be a great deck to watch you learn and grow with. I think the other good deck is Imperial. I think those are the two decks I would recommend to players right now. I don't think I would recommend Nume, just because it's getting hit, even though I think it will survive the ban list. As a blind guesstimate for post-ban lists, I think it's going to be something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to actually address Mirage. I feel like they're going to. It took the most topping spots after Nume in the top cut of the Gao. Oh, I see. This is actually kind of a scary spot here because we have that Melga here. We can actually threaten a Blast Ace. Yep, so Dora Gray's effect, we're going to Digivolve for free because the attack was redirected. We go into our... And that is the Dex Dora Dora... I can never get their names. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But it does slow down the deck still. It does slow down the deck. It forces the alliance, which means you have to have 2 bodies. But I guess... Excuse me. Doesn't mean it's the worst thing in the world. Yeah, true, true. See, you guys are just telling me Mother Shoto's not a problem deck, right? I genuinely don't think Mother Shoto is a problem in the game. I see, yeah. You're saying when it leans into the ace package, that's where it's actually scary. That makes sense. I don't think he has it, because the searches haven't shown any of them yet. I think Shadow Mother is going to be one of those decks that gatekeeps like decks. Like it's going to be the new floor deck. Like Magnamon X was a floor deck and Nume's a floor deck. Those are two decks. If you can't beat those two, you're not going to be doing well, right? Because they're just so relevant. Same with Ancient Garuru. If you can't beat Ancient Garuru, you can't beat Nume, and you can't beat Magna X, your deck's probably not worth playing competitively right now. And I think Mother Shoto just becomes one of those new floor decks. If you can't beat Mother Shoto, you might be in a rough time. I don't think it's as bad, though, if you can't beat Mother Shoto, because that's like the new Seccon deck, and who plays Seccon, right? I mean, there's also a world Greymon becomes one of the best decks in the format. They bring Grey X back, right? When they address the other decks. Got another Melgo Warp here. So I think we're just trying to set up another Omni Ace play here, maybe? I mean, it's struggled lately. I'm just comparing Mother Control to Seccon. Like, I don't think we're going to see a lot of people really play it. Like, it'll be a fun deck for some people for a short bit, but it's not going to be a long-term deck I expect to see. This Melga putting in work here, guys. Finding another Cracker Fang. Yeah, I do think the game does need a heavy control deck. Oh, we got the Melga. With the Melga, we get the War Gray. Hey, look at that, guys. And now with our two bodies, we go into the Omni. With the Omni, we're going to go ahead and use its DNA effect. If the highest Digimon get to go to the bottom of the deck after we Source Strip, I believe it is, right? Protoform resolves here. Okay. Okay, so our payoff card that we're finally getting to has Raid and Blocker. If DNA Digivolving, choose one of your opponent's Digimon and return it and all their Digimon at the same level to the bottom of the deck. So we chose both the deck's bodies, and we're able to swing and go for a game here, guys. We're just short of going for game. But here's the thing. We can still come back here. We can still see a comeback, right? Because we got 9 memory. That was an expensive play to clear out the board. Or 8 memory. Yep, so we're going to use the delay of our 9 Wolves Castle option where we get to play an SOC card, play cost of like reduced by 3, I think, from trash. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. But that was such a high value play there. Damn, Omni made us wait, but it bought deck 2 level 6 stacks. Yeah, it did, guys. Oh, if you went for Omni X, that would be hilarious. Yeah, that was a really well-timed Omni Ace. Really well-timed. And they're at 5 security still, too. So, like, even if they lose this stack here, I don't think it's the end of the world. Because they'll have 2 bodies, and they have the Uko coming out. Uko's searching. So, yeah, we're going to be in a good spot. I think we're going to see a win con before a deck out. Okay, so if the attack gets redirected, we're going to adore Gora or Dax. I think you're going to push Uko out anyways here because you want to make sure you have your pieces for another DNA. I mean, if we have the pieces, though, we have the pieces. We just can't search the options. So if we know an option is coming up, it's going to be bot decked. So that's like another reason you don't want to promote Uko here. Alter B could go crazy. You are right. It could go crazy. Yeah, did you see the DNA play, Ludian? You loved it? Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. And we're in game 1 still. How's our time looking for the rounds? Pull up Limitless on my phone here. I mean, I think Dex is doing what they're supposed to, though. Like, I think Dex is almost one of those decks that you're basically playing a best of 1 with, unless you're going against an uber fast deck. Oh, we got 22 minutes left in the round still. So it's either we're going to see a tie or we're going to see a 2-0, I think. But for anyone joining the stream, welcome. I'm Eagle X. These are my webcam locals. We're in round 2. 39 players playing tonight. Yeah, he did start with no Digimon. That is true. We saw an absolute pop off of a turn here. I mean, that's with any like wind and setup deck, right? And they actually got the game. Dang, there we go. Wasn't expecting that. Water players clean up. I'm actually going to grab more water. I've been talking a lot, and I went through my water, so I'll be right back, folks. And thanks for the sub, Emerald. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, I'll be right back with some water as they set up game 2. Oh yeah, that is right. We did have the protoform recover from the one Dorga stack. When the Omni was bot decking, they were able to proc protoform first. That is true. That is true. Yeah, we're trying to do this with pace, with a little pep in our step, because we know this is going to be a long set if we don't do anything. Or we could go to time and we don't want to tie out. Our goal is to win out tonight. But yeah, I think that was a really well played game. Like, I enjoyed it. The Omni DNA play was crazy well timed. And we're ready to go. Let's go to game 2. And Doragora is taking turn 1. I guess our goal is to probably play a Rookie in Raising and then a Tamer. Oh, Digimon Emperor turn 1. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that might be game right there. That's going to be hard to play around. Like, I don't think we run any fixers naturally in the stacks. The issue. It's like everything we do is going to be slammed, and we're going to be raising Greymons, I think. Unless we have the memory to afford, but that's going to be hard to come by because we don't see Aces and Doragora as a deck. Oh, we do have a fixer. We do have a fixer, guys. Never mind. Game's back online. We're back online. That's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying. I know you guys got a delay. I know you got a smite delay. But we saw the response with the fixer right away. I love seeing your guys' comments there. Yeah, there we go. It has its uses. It has its uses. But yeah, it's been a good day for Digimon. What else can I say, folks? It's been a real good day for Digimon. If we hit second Emperor, then it's probably GG, because I don't think we run Memory Plusers in this deck. Okay, we're going to start with a Gabu search here. Gabu search is going to pull out the Melga, and then we're going to be rearranging cards top of the deck here. And if he pops the fixer early, that is another way to get around it, yeah. Because we do need the Tamer to be tapped to play around Doragora popping it. I think we're setting up. Yeah, we're going to be setting up another Tamer here. Makes sense. I mean, if you're playing Digimon Emperor in a deck, you very rarely only play one copy. Yeah, he's going to say, I'm going to keep my tie protected. I'm going to tap it here. I don't care what happens, but this tie is going to stay tapped. Yep, and Digi-Emp draw. Yeah, there's very few decks I think can actually get by with Digimon Emperor at 1. I'll be real with you. Every deck I have right now has 3 Digimon Emperors in it. I don't think you can play less than 2. 2 makes sense because you don't want to see too many. 3 if you really need it for your game plan. And I play slower decks that really like seeing them. So that's why I run 3. Tyrant Kabuterimon with 3 Digimon Emperors I think is a must-have right now in the format. Because you're playing a slower deck, and if your opponent just rushes you down, then you can't do anything sometimes. Plus, you're playing the long game with Bug, and if you do the battles with Tyrant and you're swinging over stacks, you're going to get a lot of value out of just doing Digimon Emperor turn 1 and drawing an extra card every turn. Yeah, exactly, Ludian. That's exactly what I'm saying here. Okay, we're going to see the Gabu swing security while we're able to. It's an Uko, Koro draw. I think we just play another Tamer here. Play another Tamer, because if we play a body, it's just going to be collisioned with the Doraga stack. If we don't have a Tamer, we can play an option. The 2-cost option is good here, too, because it chokes. Yeah, just play the Tamer. There we go. Going to get another tamer out with it. So I told you, that's like our game plan here. Like, we want to make sure we have as many tamers on the board, so when they pop a tamer, it does a little bit less to hurt our game plan for what we're doing as the Omni deck. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I don't think we're in an amazing spot, but I think after seeing that one Omni play, we're going to make sure we stagger our levels. So we're using training. Go into our Dory Gray for 1. Go into our Dex Doriga here. And we got the AG and sources, so we're able to do his effect. Pitch 1, draw 1. End of turn on Mind Link, Luga inherit, gain a memory. Back to our turn. We're just going to go ahead and Mind Link here to our Dory Gray stack here. Effect of... Oh, we're going to Protoform. That's a scary board. That's a scary board in, like, what is it, like turn 3? He is able to pop the Fixer. He is playing really well. I will say, I think he is doing his lines very efficiently right now. Like, you play against the Omni DNA deck once, and you see the Omni Blast DNA against you, you're going to play around it the best you can. So, what's our best route here now? So I know we can stun with the Melga, but I don't think a stun's enough. And we got another... got another fixture tie here, guys. I think he was debating it just because he wants to make sure he gets its value next turn if he pushes out the Agumon. If we push out Agumon next turn, we'll have 1 memory, but we'll still have enough to slam down one of our level 6s and then force the Digivolve on the Agumon. But are we winning the game if we do? That's the issue. Because I think we can do it. I think it'll put us in a good spot, but I don't think we're going to win if we do the Omni play. Actually, I don't think I've seen him use the option yet in the set. We know he runs it because he bot decked it with a search in game 1. Swing security at Doragora. Security check, 11k. He's a 12k body. He lives. So we're going to use the end. We gotta make sure we declare our alliance first if we're using alliance, or am I missing something? Yeah, I don't think it has any of the traits that matter. Like, I like how a lot of our options have traits to search out at least now. But yeah, right, it's just hard to get out because I don't think we have a card that looks for Agumon or Gabumon in text still. Not like the Gamma line. What is it called? What is he from? RB. A lot of the RB decks search for cards with text and name, or name and text. I would like to see more of those for generic support for different decks. Okay, so we're probably pushing this turn. That protoform in the stack also might just save him again. So if we're pushing this turn, I know the Melga is the one that stuns. Here, let me pull up. Yeah, on play, activate one effect. A Digimon or Tamer can't suspend until the end of their turn, or an Agumon can go into a war grade ignoring its costs. Because we got the Agu here, means we are probably going to be slamming the Melga. Or we can just go into Greymon too, right? Yeah, I guess we get the memory back from the Tamers. Yeah, because we're going to play by... Okay, never mind. We do have a... Doragor will restand. Get our Koro draw. Yeah, I'm just as entertained as you guys are watching this match, seeing how we're going to do this. So we're going to slam Wargrave. Wargrave effect, we're going to Digivolve our Gabumon into the Metalgarurumon here. And we go into the Metalgarurumon, we're going to probably say, oh, it's the BT17 Secret Metalgarurumon. BT16 or 15 Secret says 3 of your opponent's Digimon and Tamers can't suspend. Oh, it's actually a better version here. In all turns, when this Digimon becomes suspended, you may unsuspend it. Okay. So not only are we sending the Doragora, but we're probably sending the Analog Youth and Digimon Emperor too. Digimon Emperor because we do have the Greymon on board. If you try stunning the Eiji, it doesn't matter because he's just going to Mind Link it anyways. And then if he tries attacking, we can, with the Luga, we can see the Omni DNA here. I think we want to save it for defensive play. So I don't know if we want to necessarily go into Omni yet. But you could just be missing it too, you are right. Yeah, the only issue going to the Omni is you can be de-digivolved, and he hasn't seen the option yet to prevent it from leaving play. Well, actually, it wouldn't stop it from leaving play, right? What's the protection of the option exactly? I know it has some type of protection. Which one's the Omnimon one? Miraculous Mega Knight. Oh, this is when your Greymon or Gabu would leave. Okay, it's not the Omni I was thinking. Yeah, all those movie options are really good though too. Anyone join the stream tonight? Welcome, welcome. I see we got 18 people here watching the game. This is game 2 of Kupo versus Tessero. Tessero took game 1 from almost a loss, but thanks to a protoform recovery. Yeah, the protoform recovery is able to save him from the game because his opponent had just enough swings without protoform accounted for. Yeah, Omni having no protection. Yeah, that's why you want to be careful with it, because there's just so many ways to answer it, and D Digivolve is one of your best answers to aces in the game. Because basically it says you Digivolve for like X less, right? And there's like no protection against D Digivolve. Okay, so we're going to see AG Mind Link into the Doragora stack. Bowmon effect. We can Digivolve into a Digimon in our trash. So we're going to go into the Dex Doragora. Dex Doragora, when Digivolving, we're going to D-Digivolve a stack. So we can D-Digi the Melga stack. And start of our opponent's turn, they can go to 3 things to their fixer. And for anyone who's curious why we didn't see any swinging there, it's because the secret Melogarumon stunned 3 targets. Emperor, Analog, and Doragora. So you won't be able to see an attack from that turn. But we are going to see the option finally, guys. Let's go out, play out the Gabumon here. We're going to use our Tamer here, gain a memory back. So effectively a 1 memory rookie here. So what's our next line going to be? So I don't think there's a Melogarumon that can answer the level 5 on the board. If we go into the Omni, we can get one of the other stacks, but because we have the Castle of 9 Wolves, we're actually able to do a full combo still and go up into a Doragora line. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and slam down our Melga. We're going to refund some of our memory here. And I think we are hitting overtime here. Oh, whoops. Got a minute left until overtime. This is game 2. We finished game 1. Doragora took it. A very, very close game. But we are in game 2 now. I think we are in just a rough spot. Like, the best the Omni deck can do is force a tie in this set. Yep, so we're going to see AG Mind Link into our Dex Doragora. Dex Doragora. We're going to go ahead and Digivolve into our Doragora. Doragora effect. We're going to go ahead and pop a Tamer that is staying up, or a Digimon. We're going to go ahead and delete that Gabumon. And we are scared to swing because we have 2 level 6s now. 2 level 6s mean we can be Omni DNA'd here. And if we get Omni DNA'd, then we're going to be losing our board. So I think you actually might just see an Omni DNA on the turn. But we have double Digimon Emperor down now. Yeah, the second Digi Emperor, yeah. I mean, the second Digimon also is making it rough for Omni to do much here, because they don't really have many level 4s they ever go into. It's just like the Secret Greymon. If they run anything else, it's a tech, and I don't think those techs are really super great. Like maybe you see a BT12 Greymon or two. Start with an Agu search here for top 4. Pick out a tie card. No Greymon Omnimon card for the other part. Tap 2 Tamers. Get 2 memory, 3 memory. Get a bunch of memory refunded. DNA is just going to go ahead and take care of the board. Nope, he just got one. Just got one. Yep, so Protoform resolves first. 2 Digimon bomb the deck. The rest of the cards go to trash here. The issue is we got the Luga and Raising, so we can just do it all again. We're going to see 2 swings with the Omnimon here. Protoform. Cracker Fang. Go for 2 more checks with the Omni Ace here. Or is there just one? I thought it was 2. Oh, the War Grey is the first time Scaries remove you trash one. My bad, my bad. Yeah, I think you just have to slam a Melga, go into War Grey, and then threaten another Omni. I think it's your only out here. Unless turns are up first. I honestly can't remember what turn we're on. Gabu Searcher getting a whiff here. Yeah, if only Alter B. You are right. Yeah, just going wide here. Luga effect. Start main phase. We're going to pull out the AG from trash. Going to gain a memory. Start main. Yep. Because we talked, we're going to go into Adoriga from our trash for its costs. Draw. Draw for Evo, because we got the Tamer in source. We're able to trash and draw cards. So we got another, I believe that's the Dorigra or Dex Dorigra. I can never get the arts. I think that's Dex. Now we're able to just go up our stack again. And we also force something to attack star main. Yeah, I was going to say, I know I got my judges running through here, so when they say it's time, it's time. I don't really have a timer on me right now. I'm just here watching the games. Yeah, we just hit 5 minutes, it looked like. So they should be running through here now. Yeah, they tried playing as fast as they could there. That's just downside of Doragora being a slower deck, though. Okay, well, we'll be back with round 3, folks. So stay tuned. If you have a deck you want to see, put it in the comments, and I'll do my best to pull up a deck. Okay, so if there's any Gabu Ancient, okay, I'll see if I can find a Gabu Ancient. Something not purple. Yeah, purple does take a moment. Purple does take a moment. Okay, let me refresh and see what we can find here. How are we doing tonight?
How's it going?
Going all right? Y'all cool if I stream your set?
All good.
Awesome. Give a moment for your opponent to come up here and we'll get y'all streaming.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Okay, guys, we got round 3 up. Started with 39 players. And let's see, how many undefeateds do we have left here? Yeah, just quickly getting our game set up here. You give folks a few minutes normally. Okay, announcements. This is my fastest way to my link on my phone. So currently, for standings, like I said, we start with 39 players. We have 7 undefeated players at the moment. What is this stream about? We're playing our webcam locals for Digimon. So we're in round 3. We had 39 players start us out tonight. Yeah, it's about cardboard monsters, exactly. So on our top screen, we have Chaos Tamer at the bottom. We got Sack. Both of them are playing decks I don't think we've seen yet tonight. Here, let me see. Double check this one. I actually don't know. Yeah, we're going to see 2 different decks that we haven't seen yet tonight. So we're going to see some more diversity here. Yep, so we're going to do our roll-off, see who will be going first. 5 and a 2, so it looks like we're going to be starting off with Sack. We are in the mulligan phase, so like I said, we're in round 3, down to our last 7 undefeated players tonight. Yeah, but thank you for anyone who's joined the stream. Definitely appreciate the support. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, it lets me know I'm going in the right direction and I'm providing content you guys actually want to see. But I have a few other Digimon videos I've been brewing up lately. Like I said earlier today, I just posted that banless prediction video this morning. It's also just a little bit of commentary, and that's the style and direction I want to go for my videos moving forward. I think it'd be really nice just to have like a quality video every once in a while versus just pumping out a bunch of random content. But we're opening up with a Wanyamon here, going into BT17 Uko, passing our opponent to 1 memory. So Chaos is going to go ahead and open up a Nyaromon here. And we're just going to open up with our Fixer TK here. It's going to go look at our second hand, pull a card out, and then we're going to go ahead and recover one from top of our deck, assuming it's a yellow card we pull out, which we should be pulling out from these type of decks. Yep, and our opponent's going to go ahead and raise our Ukamon, do a top 3 search. I think we're grabbing a mat here. We're going to hatch our egg. So the whole point of the Ancient Gabu deck, if anyone who's not aware, our goal is to set up as many BT6 mat tamers, because they're not once per turn, as we start cobbling off into our Ancient Garurumon from a rookie and raising into the Promo Lobo into Ancient Garu. Ancient Garu typically will try bouncing something. If we haven't yet, we'll try doing it when we get the Uko proc or Wanya procs. And then when we die at the end of turn, because we did the Lobo Warp, we're going to be deleting ourselves, pick up a Tamer from trash, playing a Tamer. The Tamer we play ideally is like an Analog Youth, or it's it's ideally a Matt or a Louis. Matt, because as we get more of them set up, the not once per turn raising effect really pays off. As we raise with a Louis, we're going to be force raising with Louis a lot in this deck. Yep, so we're going to BT13 Kuda and raising now. So, Kudamon TK means we're playing Yellow Vaccine. Yellow Vaccine is a deck focused around Magnamon X and, whatchamacallit, Rapid X. But it looks like we're kind of just putting our opponent to favorable thresholds here. And we are going to be using the Rapidmon to probably block here sooner than later. And when we block with Rapidmon, we're going to be giving a 2k or 3k drain to another Digimon. I think this one's going to be... Oh, another Gabu here. Okay. Choosing not to grab the Louis. Yep, so both Ugos have resolved now. Now we're going to go ahead and probably just go into a Gabu in the back, because I think we set up just enough for what we need to start doing. Yep, and if you want to block with the Rapid, blocks with the Rapid effect, we're going to pop the other Uko. So, one block KO, DP drain for the other. But yeah, I think we're just going to be playing like double mat here, and then we can really just start Play another Mem Boost, okay. I mean, we have to bot deck so many cards right now. Like, you've bot decked 3 Louis, I think, right? I guess he's also looking for Analog Youth to force hatch, too, because we don't have that yet. But yeah, we got our first mat down. Just banking on 4 memory at the moment. 4 memory is a lot, to be fair. But there's no direct way to get our Louis Tamers. Like, we just have to hard draw into it. And we will be drawing 2 cards, one from Gabu, one from Matt. Then we do have the Promo Lobo. We do have the Ancient. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure it is all the Louis in the bottom of the deck. He will be drawing a bunch soon, though. Like, he's played 2 Members, so we've seen 8 cards. We've seen the Davis, it's 11 cards. So we've cycled through, and we know it's in the bottom 8 cards. We have 3 more Louis coming out. Oh, we've also had double Uko Search. So you have to remember that Uko searches 2 into Wanya draws. So we're actually a lot closer to those cards than people realize right now. But we are just going to go into Magna X here from that Emissary of Hope. Because we got the Rapid Mon in our sources, we do gain the immunity and an extra 3k DP. So now this is where I think Ancient Garu can struggle, because Magna is bigger. And we can't be unblockable here. So we're just going to Evo up into Sagittarius, potentially. What's the side level? What's the side champion besides the Promo Lobo? Like your hybrid, right? Like, what's your out to Magmon X being on the board? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. A 15, 16k Magna X. Okay, so we are going to commit to the warp. Oh no, we are going to Sagittarius now, because we didn't use the Wind Digivolving effect. Okay, I can get behind that. I can see a Paladin Ace being in this deck too. If you're on Paladin Ace, you kind of bait the attack with Magna X. You'll Source Strip it, you'll force them to overflow 3. Are we committing both of our boosts to this play? We are committing both our boosts to this play. Yep, we do have the Lobom on the sources, so this is for reduced costs. Yep, card was added to hand by effects. We do bounce the security to hand here. We are playing Lament. So if our Ancient Garuru dies, we'll bring it back. We're going to go ahead and grab the Shangri Ruin mode from trash. How long does Lament last for? Is it until the end of opponent's turn, or is it just during your turn? Until the end of your opponent's turn. Okay. So if he tries removing it with like Heaven's Judgment or something like that, he can just pop Ancient it right back. So you are set up to do a Paladin Ace play too, which I really like that a lot. Yep, so Magnetmon X can proc if he hasn't chosen to proc it. I don't know if he has or not. Yep, effective Lament. We're going to go ahead and see him. So he has Lament and Ancient Garuru to process here. First one he's going to do is Ancient Garuru to bring back the Leomon to hand. Then we're going to be picking up, or playing a Tamer. Probably going to be a Matt or Davis. Okay, Davis here. Now, effective Lament, we're going to play out the Ancient Garuru again. Ancient Garuru effect, we're going to bounce Saku to hand. Effective Ancient Garuru, when you bounce a card, you're going to bounce Top Security to hand as well. Because it is an all turns effect, I believe, right? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, it's only a your turn when you bounce. Okay. Yeah, just kind of a grind against a wall. I will say, looking at that massive hand, I feel like we have at least one of the Louis in hand at this point. Because we've done 2 Ukas, 2 Membus, 2 Davises, 1 Analog. So we definitely cycled through our deck at this point. Yeah, 1-star main phase Gabu also. Yeah. I think it's just setting up Tamers to be content with next turn, right? I mean, I guess if we play Louis, we're going to be bouncing another security to hand. We're going to be doing the Lobo Warp, so we're going to bounce to Sala. When we bounce Sala, we're going to get 2 Ancient Garu effects. End of turn, Ancient Garu is going to die. When Ancient Garu dies, yep, Magnet X resolves too, because security was removed. Pick up the Promo Lobo. No Tamer. Play Tamer. Play Matt. Play Analog. Okay, Analog also makes sense. Pick up next Ancient. Yeah, we haven't removed a security yet from our opponent's side. But yeah, once we get the engine going, the engine's crazy fast for this deck. Yeah, we gotta start swinging. Otherwise, our opponent's just gonna kind of cook us with everything else. With all the security bouncing. He only lasts so long with it. Also, we look at like a 20 card hand. Like, he probably will have everything he needs at this point, too. And there's a Heavens, deleting Ancient, Ancient on deletion. Going to be picking up. What are we going for here? Pick up Matt, playing Matt. That makes sense. But yeah, I think we have full combo now, where we can just keep looping. So we're going to get 2 Mets. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that. I definitely see that angle now. How many cards in deck, sir? Answer, like 5. Like, those Louis are in the hand now. There's no doubt about that. He just needs to make sure he ends on a Paladin or he wins the game here. I mean, you're not decking out if you play Paladin. You could also just go for the win, too. Because now we're going to get the Wanya draw. When Wanya draws, we're going to... I mean, I guess we could also just not have Paladin. If we don't, that's an issue. Wanya draw, Ancient Garu effect. We're going to be bouncing. In case we haven't done that yet. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I didn't think we bounced it yet. He's going to be blocking. He's going to be bigger. On deletion of Ancient Garuru. Looking at our hand, that's at least like 30 cards big. Analog use, we're going to tap them both, hatch an egg. Play out our Louis here. I mean, yeah. Yeah, they're going to. Do you have an angle for game? I don't think you have an angle for game. I don't think you have enough memory for that. Yeah, like we have all the cards, but like unless we can cross with an ancient and play another ancient, I don't think we have a way to win. We know Rapidmon's bomb security too, so Pata will guarantee a target, and then if he has Awakening, he could just win here. I'm pretty sure all ancients are in trash. Yeah, I think he just realized that to scoop we need to go next game, man. Yeah, his Paladin was probably in security there. Yeah, if you don't have Paladin, you just lose there. Okay, game 2. I think that literally just came down to my card is in security that I needed. How much time we got in the round? Still got 22 minutes. Oh dang, Swanee, you already won? You already won your set, Soren? The heck are you doing, man? You're 2-0ing them all. Oh, you just won the mirror, it looks like. Well done. If you're in chat, Soren, well done, man. Okay, let's see how this game goes. Going to game 2. So opening Uko is pretty solid here. Opening Pad is also really solid here. So if there's a chance for Vaccine to win, this is definitely the setup to win. Like at worst, they're tying a set, right? Because I don't think they realistically are going to lose like 2 games that fast unless, excuse me, Ancient just happens to get all the pieces they need. Yeah, we're just going to start wheeling down because we realize we have to play fast. Now we're going to end our turn with a Davis. No targets to analog use and a Uko to the bottom. So the youths matter more than the Uko here. So start main phase. Patamon's going to go ahead and go off. We're going to look through our security and surprise. There's going to be a Rapidmon who's going to go ahead and DP drain that Ukomon. Going to draw for Digivolving. Shuffle up our security. Draw for Digi. Pada effect's got a finish. We're going to be tucking a Vaccine from our hand to the bottom. Kudamon to the bottom here. TK and Patamon both trigger and resolve. Draw for Tokomon because we add a card to security. If we have Awakening, we can get Magnamon X already. We're going to go ahead and play TK. We know it was in our security from that Pata search, so he might just be fishing out the PC needs here. There's Awakening. Yeah, you should recover then shuffle for this TK. Then I imagine we're using Awakening, going to Magna X right away. Yep, Awakening a Golden Knight. Go into that Magnamon X. Turn 2 Magnamon X, guys. Pretty cool, right? Brought to you by yours truly of Patamon and Awakening Golden Knight. I mean, the Yellow Vaccine side whiffed Patamon early game. Like, they hard slam a Rapidmon to go into the Magna after they went into the Ace body. Because they went into Magna Ace and then Digivolved to Magna X. That's how they got their setup last game. It wasn't nearly as smooth as this game. This game is very smooth. Yep, got a second Patamon here. Yep, and we're just going to start slugging away at the security. Ancient Garu. Yep, we will get... We should get our effects first. Yep. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you just turn your card sideways again. Agility training, we're going to try choking here then. Which Rapid X would you like, sir? Grab this Rapid X. Gonna go ahead and bot deck our other one. Our opponent does have a fixer, so if we play another fixer TK, it would make sense for memory thresholds. What else would we do here? I don't think we run Mem Boost anymore. There's nothing to remove on board. Play another Vaccine TK. We're just passing. Opponents go with 3 memory. We're going to raise the Gabu, affect the mat. We're going to gain memory and draw a card. I think this is just a rough game for like, we know they have an out. But I think we could just see a double Tamer turn. Because Vaccine's not going to remove the Tamers. Could Mem Boost and Tamer also. That's also valid. Just playing a Louis for 3 here. Yeah, this might just be the set here. Ray started main of Patamon. Okay, he's just skipping the set. Yeah, he just says, I have no way to play this. You got your setup and it's just too slow. Yeah, sometimes the games just happen to go that way. Well, folks, we'll be back. If you guys have requests for another game, just let me know. Okay, we're back, folks. Got our next table 1 game here. Got Imperial versus Vaccine again. Also got some walnuts or almonds. Starving, guys. I think our Vaccine player might be going for game here with this angle. Free die container, that's rough. And there we go, Awakening Golden Knight. Real good card, guys. And the 5k blinking from Ruin mode. I don't know if Imperial has an out for that. Like, the best thing you can do is just slam a level 5. You're going to be dying here. Yeah. That's rough. I don't know what game we're on there. Yeah, that is the out. Just go to game 2.
Yeah, I was trying to dig for the option for the Paladin mode to just swing over the Magnamon, but I just didn't find it. Ugh.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that was the set there.
and
Oh,
we
that was game
just
3,
yeah.
Yeah, y'all good. Y'all good.
No.
I was just making sure.
Did you pass? No. Second one was your win, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we just finished our set. I'm going to go ahead, hop in my voice channel here. I'll be right back, guys. Go ahead and leave in the comments what you guys want to see in the next round. We're going to round 4 next. And I believe we are down to our last 4 undefeated players. So if you have requests, don't be afraid to leave them. We'll be back soon in the next round. Okay, folks, we're starting overtime right now, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do a pivot here with y'all. So, okay, you see my face, you see my channels, you see my pages and whatnot. Let's go ahead and just pull this up right now. So, we're in the middle of round 3, starting overtime. Before we go to round 4, we're going to have 4 undefeated players, which means after round 4, we will have 2 undefeated players, and we will have 1 undefeated player. So it will math out, so we have 1 undefeated tonight. But it's been a pretty close game. Pretty close sets for a lot of people. And I think it's pretty exciting. Hey, Bakun, how you doing? How you doing? But if we look at the pairings, we just briefly saw this set here. We saw Tessero Pilot earlier. This is the set we just watched. This was our Ancient Gabu player. This was our Vaccine player. We haven't seen Swanee yet play yet, so I think we're probably going to be watching Swanee next round, because they are playing a different deck as well. Doing good. That's great to hear. Great to hear. But anyone who does not know, I'm actually going to be running a case tournament on the channel here. Got my progressive case tournament here, and the whole idea is for every 4 people, I add a booster box to the prize pool. I am having a good stream. It's been a really good day, honestly, for Digimon as a whole. But if any of you guys are interested in my banless case tournament, when I say banless, we are using that August 31st banless, because this event's on August 31st. And this is going to be one of our biggest events that we run on the channel as we help people prepare for the Dallas Card Fest. So if you're playing in Dallas Card Fest, definitely encourage you guys to check out this event. It's going to be a very top-end heavy paying event. And if you guys want to play in this event, all you have to do is go to the Google form here, fill out your Google form, and then shoot me a DM on Discord. And let me know that you're paid, and then I can give you your code. If you fill out this form, that is how I get your codes for the event. So that is regarding our event there. But anyways, guys, like I said, we'll be right back, and we'll have round 4 up shortly. Oh, the case tournament is going to be on a Saturday. August 31st is a Saturday. It's going to be Swiss into Top Cut. So the goal is to make it just like any premiere event, except we're going to have a Top Cut like a 2-day premiere event, which is what I believe Card Fest is going to be like. So at the moment, no, everything is paid entry, just because I do have to pay my judges too. And I try to make sure I take care of my judges very well, because they do a lot of work. They help me out. We always have free play in this Discord server, though. I am looking at potentially doing another night's worth of locals, but I don't think I can do a structured free tournament. If it is, it's just out of the free art, kindness to the hearts of my judges that just want to run events to run events. But I know we all have very limited time in our days. But if you do game requests, we definitely have a lot of people that are active in searching. Yeah, it's all good. No worries. No harm in asking. No harm in asking. Looks like got some ties we had to report on our end before we get round 4. Okay, folks, we got round 4. Let me go ahead and switch my view again. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for waiting. I know it's about time. It's about time we got round 4 up. Our first set finished pretty fast. Player recognized there was no win condition, and his opponent just got game 2 set up super fast. But yeah, we're going to be featuring a deck we haven't seen yet today. So we will see a repeat player, but that's only so much you can do when you get to the top tables, you know. Is anyone playing Red Hybrid or Sakuya? Yes, we did have a few Red Hybrid. It's more of like Ancient Grade than Red Hybrid players. But we did have a few. Sakuya, no. Nobody touched Sakuya. Yeah, I have a computer needing to reboot here. I think it's probably going to be fine, because I think he's been finishing his sets fast, at least. Yeah, it's been computer issues all day today. How are we feeling tonight, man? Round 4, top tables?
Exciting.
Riveting, right?
Yeah, thanks for putting on such a great event. This is my first time.
Yeah, I just want to say, I didn't think I recognized your tag before, but welcome. Definitely appreciate having you join us.
Yeah, it's really well organized. Kudos to you.
Thank you again. Yeah, I always love seeing all the different players come through. We typically have like I'd say probably 20% people are like people just checking out the scene, see what it's like, and then you'll see about 60 to 80% people come about every week or every other week.
Pretty
So,
good retention.
real good retention, lots of high quality players too, especially top tables.
Yeah, I think that's what drew me to it. It was getting some good practice in.
Yeah, I think you'll definitely see a lot of payoff because a lot of people that do well here typically have been topping regionals. I know Walter. I know he was trying to play tonight, but he had computer issues. He's tops pretty frequently. We have V Passion and Frozen play here occasionally too.
Yeah, both are good players. Any tips for getting into the competitive scene? This is like the first time I tried to actually spend time practicing.
Yeah, I can definitely drop some advice later at the end. But with that being said, I'm going to be streaming y'all set, so good luck and have fun, y'all.
Awesome, thanks.
I'll also go ahead and give y'all guys, what was it, like an extra 2-3 minutes sound good?
Sorry about that.
Sounds good.
Okay, thanks guys. Okay, let me go ahead and make a note for my judges here. Okay. So, we've already seen Chaos Tamer tonight. Chaos Tamer is piloting Yellow Vaccine. Swanee we haven't seen yet, but he is piloting what they've been calling US Hybrid, because you got red, blue, and white, but it's just your Ancient Guru with your red base. But Swanee is no stranger for being at the top tables here at the Eagles Nest Webcam Locals. So let's go ahead and see how he pilots through this matchup. I honestly don't know what it looks like on paper. It might be like Ancient Garu, Gabu Loop, where your goal is just to bounce all the security, and then you'll finally get your swings in. But you also do go wide because you do have the Uko base. But he says, my hand's good enough. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it, and we'll work with this. But at table 2, we do have Soy Marcos and Testro. Soy Marcos is piloting Yellow Vaccine also. Testro piloting Doragora. You took a break from Digimon for a while, but you're slowly getting back in. Ordered your cards for Red Hybrid and Sakuya. Not sure when LMO2 stuff is coming out, but I think... so LMO2 is going to be coming out in December. Oh boy, we're opening up Promo Uko and Digimon Emperor. I don't know what you're playing, but you better not be doing any raising decks. But yeah, so we're going to struggle getting that Patamon Star main phase effect here. Unless we get our Fixer TK out sooner than later. But with our training, yeah, it looks like we're going to be grabbing training, because I think we're going to be focusing on building up and raising this game. Got the Kuda in raising. And now it's pretty open to what we do from here. Going to go for a second training, leaving our opponent at 1. Pretty solid. So do we grab Magna X or Rapid here? I think they both have applications, but you definitely want to get your main boss monster, Magna X, going. Rapid X is nice because it stops all the swings. That's so long. I know. Uko's going straight in, swinging security, finding a Pad, a Korra draw. Pad is 1k, so we're going to be living that security check actually too. And we're going to play a Koji for 3, leaving our opponent at 1. So now Digi Emperor will force a turn pass, which I think is the play we're opting for. It makes sense on the choking play here. So it's either you spend another turn just going up and raising, or you play a Tamer. If you have Fixer TK, this is your time to play it, but then you could just be responsive with another Digimon Emperor. So it may not be the best play, actually. I think your safest play is to go up into a level 4 and raising, and just kind of forego use of trainings for the next evolution. Especially if they're being pressured by an Ukamon, like, you gotta be very careful with that. Oh, explain what Koji does for his effect. Yeah, realistically, you're not using his Warp from Hand effect, but you're just going to be using him for his Inherit of Unblockable. And we are playing our Vaccine TK effect. Take your top security, then we're going to be placing a Vaccine card from our hand to the bottom security. If we do, we can tap TK and gain a memory back, choking our opponent at 1 yet again. We're putting one of our level 6s there, tap TK. It's reverse choke, 2 reverse choke, start turn, unsuspend, draw, hatch. We've already been hatched though. This Uka's just going to be swinging again. Uka's going to check a TK. So TK resolves first before we get the draw because security effects will activate immediately. TK won't be removing the Uko here from the effect, but in case there was some goofy security effect, that's when you would resolve it. So if that was like a source strip like a Joe, this is on play Striposaurus, you don't get the Koro draw. Okay, we're talking the English Magna Anja. Now we get our draw, and now... I mean, this Uka's been swinging and just not dying. And we're going to be playing our option. Nothing to pull from trash, but we are just going to be playing out our Fixer Koji 4-2. We're still choking our opponent at 1 with a Digimon Emperor. This could be enough. And he's finally admitting, like, I'm not going to get the value I need here. I'm just going to Digivolve to Rapidmon and Raising. So will this Uko go for a third swing? This Uko is going for a third swing, guys. It will die this time, but we do get the draw for Koro still. That Uko was a 3-draw, gain 1 memory, hatch an egg card. And now we're going to go for a combo here. We're going into the Kendo effect. When attacking, we draw a card. If we draw a card, we gain a memory thanks to Koji with jamming. Oh, did he not have jamming on that stack? Oh, it's unblockable. That's wrong, Koji. That's unblockable, Koji. So we know Emissary Hope's going to get that Magna Angemon. We're going to draw for Digivolution. Now we're going to do Magna Angemon effect to recover. Because it was our newest trigger. Newest triggers, TKs are going to gain us 2 memory, and then we can get the recovery from the Emissary of Hope, which I don't think we've done yet. Togemon also simultaneous trigger there. Okay, we got that, we got that. So we have a little bit of life still, and we are just going to go into our blocker here. Cracking a training, so it's going to be for reduced cost. We're going to be swinging security. We do have immunity and an extra 3k at the moment. It's going to be a Hammer Spark, though. We do get the restand, though. So with that, we could actually just see Fixer Koji. And we could just see... I don't think we see game yet, but it's going to be rough. We still haven't seen another rookie, is the funny thing from here. You'll just try Ancient Grey. Ancient Grey is a pretty good budget deck right now. Your promo is the most expensive card, I think. Yeah, 1 to go into the Altar Uko, and we're going to start swinging. Effective Kendo, we're going to draw a card when attacking. When we attack, we're going to be gaining a memory from Koji and be unblockable. Then we're going to use the Kendo's effect to go into the Lobomon for reduced cost. So when it costs 1, so it's effectively a 0-cost Evo, but we're going to use Lobo's effect to warp into Ancient Garuru. When we go into Ancient Garuru, we're going to be unblockable going to security at 12k. And we see the Shine Gray Blast Ace here. What does Shine Gray do again? I actually don't remember. I wasn't even thinking about Ace there. And he's immune this turn, too. You may play 1 Tamer from your hand without paying the cost, and one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5k for the turn for each of your Tamers. So he's actually doing a 15k drain on the Ancient Garu. So that's actually enough to remove it before it gets a security check in. Even though it was unblockable, we do get the Ancient Garu deletion effects, though. But we do have to think there is the downside. because he's not going to be immune. Like, right now he will be for this turn. That was great chain. That was a great line of play to be defensive and keep a little extra life. But I don't know, will we have enough to work with? We'll go into Sala and raising here. We gotta be mindful, like, that Digi-Emperor has been putting in work this game. We do have TK, so we won't be passing turn when we raise with one Emperor, but it may just be worth going into another. And does this guy have a when attacking effect? When attacking by suspending 2 of your aerial tamers. Gain security attack +1. So he's doing 3 checks. Yeah, he says, I'm going to double check that Shine Grade. That seems pretty good. Yeah, great way to utilize the Fixer TK in a bit more aggressive way. But we don't have a blocker at the moment, but it could be game still. I mean, actually, the Patamon is bounceable. That might have been a misplay, just playing that Pata down. Yeah, double Pata down. So we're going to raise effective Ukamon. We're going to search our top 3. See if we can find a combo. Pick up a Koji here. Bot deck the rest. We're going to hatch an egg. Yep, so free Uko's a good Uko. So we're going to see Uko swing security, 2k, Awakening Golden Knight, because the hand can play a card with which trait? No targets? Okay, that's fine. Koro draw anyways. Now we're going to see another Kendo here. Hammer Spark up to 2. Swing security, effect a Kendo. Go and draw a card, gain a memory from Koji. Going to go into the Lobo for 0 effectively. Then we're going to go into the Ancient Garu for 3. When we go into Ancient Garu, we're going to be bouncing a Patamon, we're going to bounce security, and we're going to go for game. So we were able to clutch out the game. That Ukamon punched 3 checks before it died. So you guys say you got to ban Uko. The reason you ban Uko is because it's going to punch 3 checks in a row and not die, right? And draw 3 cards. Okay, we're going on to game 2 now. But yeah, we've definitely seen a good diversity of decks today. We've seen a little bit of everything. I think Vaccine's the thing we've seen the most overlap with. Yeah, exactly. Uko has jamming, new effects. You just gotta read the effect of the card. Yeah, for real. That Uko had just as much energy as Mirage, swinging 3 checks for jamming. Brokomon did 3 checks. The Eismon successor. You guys know it. You guys know it. You know, it's whenever, like, intentionally, if you want the guy to die, he won't die. That guy was meant to die. He just didn't die. And that's the part of, like, the DP threshold format we're in right now. Every start of main rookie, I believe, has 1k DP. So 2k will live those checks. And because we're in a hybrid format, we have lots of tamers. And we also have options, too. And because we have all 3 of those things, the average DP you need to live a security check is actually surprisingly low right now. Now, of course, Vaccine does run a few extra options to make it a little bit more likely, but you're not banking on it. And you're not banking on a 2k Ukamon living security checks back-to-back like that. But we're going on to game 2, and we're going to have Vaccine starts out with a Tokomon here. That Digimon Emperor put in a lot of work, too. Like, I don't think we took into account like how well positioned Swanee was for this first game. And we got TK set up right away. We're going to be grabbing our top security. We're going to be picking a card from our hand that's vaccine to the bomb bar security. We're going to be putting a Magna X or a Rapid X. I couldn't tell what that was, but we're going to be getting a memory anyways. It's a vaccine. They're both valid targets. So open up with our Koromon here. We're going to go into the promo Uko again. And we're going to start with our Fixer Koji, leaving our opponent with 2 here. So it's not enough memory to keep turn as we digivolve into our Rapid, but we're able to use a training and go up into our Rapid. We're able... What else? We could do another TK and start training TKs. Oh, we're just going to go straight into Emissary. We know it's in there because we just looked through it. Or, not looked through it, but we looked at the top card, I should say. Okay, so we're actually whiffing. Yeah, we just knew what one card was. My apology, folks. Yeah, we're going for a second search Kudamon. Search for a Yellow Tamer and a vaccine. Oh, we have a card that was flipped upside down there. Both players knew what it was. As long as both players agree with it, it's fine with me. If they want to call a judge, they can call a judge, but it's not something I see impacting game state at the moment. Of course, in Premier events, that would be a judge call immediately, but these are my webcam locals. Okay, so Uko's going to hatch. In memory, will Uko live? Uko lives. It's Emissary of Hope. Like we're just saying there. Like, it's more likely to live. But we're going to see this Uko swing jamming 3 checks again, right? I mean, it's bigger than the Kudamons, too. Are we just slamming an Ancient for the full cost? Holy cow. I mean, we're getting security damage done. We're being aggressive. That's a lot of memory, though. Yeah, I know, right? I'm just snacking on some almonds, man. I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm just snacking on some almonds. They're filling, and they're not super, like, salty or sweet, so it's, like, quote-unquote better for me, right? Hey, how we doing, Zobber? Nice seeing you here. You gotta support your locals here in the top tables, right? I don't know if you saw, Swanee won round 1, or game 1 of this round. He had an Ukomon swing 3 checks of basically jamming and drawing 1 each time. But we will see a Rapid go over the Kudamon that's been down for a turn already, so he will be able to swing with it. When he swings, he can get rid of the Uko, but he may just choose to use Emissary. Okay. Go into Magna Anja. We're going to draw for Digivolve first. Now we do Magna Angemon effect. We're going to recover 1. Stream is looking good. I know, I miss y'all Mondays too. There's only so many days in the week. You don't condone Ukomon savagery, but it was hype. He kept swinging, kept living. And we got a Rapid here. It's going to tap everything, then it may attack. We're going to see the Ancient Garu die here. On deletion, Ancient Garu is going to play out a Koji. So now if this Gatsu tries to swing it, it will die from the all turns DP drain if a card is suspended. Oh, he missed the 2 memory for the rapid effects. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, what's your game plan right now? I think Fixer TK is pretty solid way to end your turn. Just going to be playing a solid. We're going to try closing out game here. The issue with that play is your opponent's going to be able to bounce it with Ancient Garu now. I mean, that's assuming they have the line. I don't think they have the line because they just slammed Ancient Garu hard, dropping it last turn. We'd have the option, though. Ancient Garu is going to be played for a reduced cost of 4 after we paid 2 for the option. On play, bounce a Sala, bounce security. This is kind of a bricked hand. Like, we're not really going out that fast. We're going to push out our Sala. Sala started main. We could opt to use its effect if we want. It's removing top security and then tucking in another security, if I remember correctly. You'll gain a memory if you do it. Or do you not have to remove? I thought you had to remove for the Sala. Oh, if you have 2 or fewer, you may place. Okay, 2 or fewer is just a straight up recover. 3 or more is when you add the hand. But yeah, we're doing pretty good on our time so far, though. It's a rough game, but I think it's still winnable on either side. Up Brewing mode, we'll put a 5k blanket, so we're going to get rid of the Gatsu. And now this also denies any hybrid for game, or hybrid plays here, because we're going to have a 10k blanket. 10k blankets are hard to deal with. It's going to be an Uko. Hey, Frodo, thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate it. And we will get a recover from this room mode. There is a 10k blanket. 10k is a rough blanket to deal with. But, like, your bodies are safe now. You don't have to worry about a, whatchamacallit, smacking it down Ancient Garu, unless he hard drops another one. Digimon Emperor. Gatsu. And also, I just kind of want to go back to the interaction we were just talking. Do we not want the Emperor draw? Emperor draw is optional. He doesn't have to do it. Yeah, Swanee didn't get the Emperor draw there. But I was talking earlier, like, your DP threshold is very low this format. Helps because you have all the hybrid decks. Hybrid decks are a bunch of Tamers. Tamers have no DP. So your guys will live a lot more often than they normally would. But we're up to 5 security again against 2 security. Depending on what's in the hand here, it might just be let's go to our next game. I mean, we also are pretty good on time, too. I don't think we're struggling with time here at all. I'm going to play another Ancient Garu effect. It's going to be bouncing that Sala to hand. Bounce another security. So he's done a security damage every turn at least, right, guys? go into the Rapid. We'll tap the Anga. Yes, he hard Sam, but at least it was an alt. It was an alt. And we're just going to go into Rapid X here for 4. Effective Rapid X may attack, and if it's suspended, it has minus like 3, 2, 4k DP. I know it does a minor DP adjustment. Effective Ancient. I think we're just out pieces and out gas here. Like, is there anything we can do? Got the Hammer Spark, and Crimson plays. Says I can remove the Pada, and I can tap my Emperor for a draw because he's level 5 or lower. That's a combo. But for anyone joining the stream, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying. We're in round 4 of my webcam locals. We're down to our final 4 undefeated tonight. We start with 39 players. Hey, look at that. The Ancient Garou can bounce the Rapid X and bounce another security. But he had a body to cross with this time, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's bounced a total of 5 security so far this game, just slamming Ancients. Like, sometimes it's just a rough game. Gonna play a Pada for 3. Pada's just gonna hard Evo into a Rapid for 3. Then we can go ahead and do our combo of Awakening to Magna X if we haven't done. We should have the pieces. It's been a pretty slow game. We should have drawn. Yep, draw for Evo. Oh, we haven't used the Pada effect yet, so we get the Recover, and we get the Memory, and we get the TK2. Yeah, Zobber's out here supporting his local. But for all 24 folks joined tonight, welcome, welcome. It's a pleasure to have y'all here. So we got a blocker here. The Ancient can't swing through it. But if we're able to... We don't have analog use in this deck. We don't have an Uko to raise. If we're able to go Uko and play a Louis, we can raise with a Search. If it's like a BT17 Uko and raising, that is. I doubt we have combo. Oh yeah, we do have the Inherits for drawing and bouncing a security still. It's going to be blocked on deletion of Ancient. Going to be pick up the piece first of all. Then is there a Tamer to play out? I don't think there is. Going to play another Digimon Emperor for 3, or for free, because it came from the Ancients. Go into the Mucho and raising. Push up the Koji, go into Kendo for 2. We're going to draw for Evo. Swing security, unblockable, draw a card, gain a memory. Any effects of Ancient? Probably not. It is a TK. So many homies in one place. Hey Dash, how you doing? Are you still on Birds right now, or have you been playing something else lately? Been playing Birds and Angel Vaccine. It's always fun watching you play. Yeah, we're in game 2 of round 4 right now at table 1. Swanee took game 1 of round 4 with an Ukomon that did 3 security punches. This game's been rough. We've seen Swanee slam Ancient Garuru after Ancient Garuru after Ancient Garuru. Yeah, I agree. It is rough. Yeah, this could just be game unless there's a Hammer Spark checked. So, like, our best play here, raise the Sala effect, tuck a security, gain 2 memory from the TKs, and then you start swinging for game. But yeah, game 2 has just been slamming Anga after Anga after Anga. There hasn't been, like, a lot of crazy interaction with it. Oh, wait, we can't raise because he has double Digimon Emperor. That's why we're not raising. I'm like, it should just be that easy, right? No, it's not. Find another Koji, Magna X effect, we're going to restand, gain 3000 and immunity for the turn. That double Emp actually might be enough to save the game here. Right? No, he should be able to answer. Like, Heaven's Judgment's enough to, like, stabilize this board, but it doesn't stop the multiple hybrids coming in. Is this another Ruin Mode angle? Oh, that makes sense. Recover the Pada Inherit and the TKs, gain memory. You do a 3k pop on a body, it's going to be on the, yep, on the Uko. So is this like you go into a rapid? We saw the Shine Gray come up, and the Shine Gray burst mode was actually a really solid play. Almost took the game. Oh, we're doing a trade over the Kendo. I mean, I see the Ruin Mode. I think Ruin Mode is your play because it stops all the hybrids besides Kendos. And Swanee has been struggling to draw into the combo pieces this game. So I think if you have a chance, this is your chance to go into Ruin Mode and try to lock out the game still. We're just going to play a Sala for 3. Our opponent gets fixed to 3. Start turn, go to 3 from Koji. Want to raise, proc our Louis, gain a memory. Mooch is going to draw for himself. And Koro draw. Yeah, the double Emperor's been like a real hindrance. Like, Emperor has saved Swanee in a lot of spots. The Heavens gets 3 procs, 18k drain. Pop the Magna and the Sala. Overflow 3. Yeah, the double Emperor tax is really doing a lot. I don't know why he didn't Ruin Mode either. Because I was looking at the Ruin mode angle, but it doesn't stop a Kendo Garurumon from going up because Kendo is a 6K, and maybe that was his line of thought. But then if you're Kendo, you go into Lobo, you become a 5K. You're right. Okay, so we played TK. He's going to effectively be free. It's actually +1 because I think there's a Pada in sources. Yep, Pada. Yep, +1. You can choose just not to use the Magnet X effect there, and then you'll use it the next time you swing. It's not mandatory to use. So you could have game from that also. The Hammer Spark won't hurt you here either. The only thing that hurts you is if you check another big body, I think. Is there another angle I'm missing here, folks? I mean, I guess if he chose to proc Magna X, not realizing that he had a lethal angle, I guess that might be the scenario here. Swing security, security check, it's an Uko. Yeah, he declared it. That's what it looks like to me. Kudo for 3, going to 1. Do have the Rapid, do have the Pallet, do have the Magna X. Yeah, I think he declared the effect from the TK, not realizing his opponent's at 1. I mean, yeah, there's the Ruin mode. I mean, he still might be fine. It pretty much has to be a Kendo. Kendo Ancient combo for game. But you have to have the Jet. You have to have Kendo Jet Ancient. Excuse me. Kendo Jet Ancient game. Oh gosh, keep hiccuping. I mean, I don't think you can close out game here. I think you just have to draw for Evo first, right? Oh wait, this is the Bayo. So you can place a Lobo and Kendo from trash under a Koji for cost of 3, then return 1 card with hybrid trades from sources to hand. One card can't spend until the end of their turn. Okay, so you stun a thing. Is a Rapid X. He has jamming thanks to Koji. We're just going to next game, it looks like. Yeah, next game. Going to game 3, folks. Let's see. We got 4 minutes around. Yeah, we gotta play it a little faster. I mean, they do have an extension. They do have a extension from hiccups at start. But yeah, if they don't finish the set, this is the last round. Like, if they tie the set, it is the final round. I mean, he still got it. He still got the game, but yeah, he could have finished it sooner. Well, it's because he slammed, like, 3 Ancient Garurus in the early game. Like, you have to play this game fast if you want to not tie. Because if they tie it, it is the end of the tournament, because I believe our other table is concluded already. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they turn out. But yeah, it helps that game one was super quick at least. So I imagine we're probably going to see Ancient Garou going first here. Yeah, we're trying to speedrun this. BT6 and Nuko for 1 year go. Unsuspend, draw, hatch. Yeah, both players recognize they're racing a clock right now. So rapid, we'll gain a memory. Opponent has 1. Draw for turn, we're going to raise. Uko effect, search top 3. Probably going to pick up that Uko. Yeah, pick up that Uko. We're going to try closing this game as fast as possible. Koji's going to be on top of the option. We're going to hatch. We're going to go ahead and go into promo Uko in the back for free. We're going to draw a card. We're going to see the Uko swing security. Uko swing security, security check. We're going to go ahead and find a Kudamon that lives. Koromon draw. Then we're going to play Fixer Koji for 4, leaving our opponent at 3. Yeah, we got the Magna. We're just going to try staying alive as long as we can here. I think it might just be an angle where we're going for a draw here. Want to end on the agility, or not agility, the physical training for 2. Pick up either TK or Rapid. It's going to be the Rapid probably here, yeah. Because Rapid's one of our survivability cards. This kind of punish the little Uko swings every turn. Got the Mucho in raising. We're going to see the Uko swing, probably. Yeah. Just going to swing because we know he has Rapid in hand. Uko will crash. Koro will draw. Koji goes into Kendo for 2. We're going to draw. Go into a Bayo for 1. We're going to swing security, effect a Bayo, return that to return the Salad to hand. We'll gain a memory. And this stack will have Jamming because this is the Fixer one. Find another training, and then we're going to Ancient Garu for cost. We're going to be bouncing the Magna. We're going to bounce in that. We're going to overflow 3. Actually, we could be closing this out. This one is possible to close out. Yeah, we're slowing it down a little bit. 1 for Bayo. Gain 1 for Koji. Pay the cost of 4 for Ancient. Overflow 3 leaves them at 1. Yep, there we go. We're just walking the memory counter. Then we're going to play another Fixer Koji for 4, leaving the opponent at 1. Gonna go into the Sally here. Okay, so it looks like we actually might be able to squeak by and get the game closed out. Mucho ancient game. See, did table 2 finish out? Table 2 did finish out. Swing with Mucho effect, draw. Gonna bounce security because ancient. Gonna gain a memory for Koji, give jamming. Cora's gonna draw. Swing security ancient. Hybrid for 2. Times hybrid for game, no ace. That's game. We'll have one more round, folks. We're going to see USA hybrid or blue hybrid Inga, whatever you want to call it, in the finals. But we'll be right back, folks, and we will have our final round up in a second. Okay, folks, we're about to enter our final round for tonight. We will have an undefeated after this round, or we'll have a... Oh yeah, we will have an undefeated after this round. It's impossible not to. Just wrapping up the last few tables, getting them reported out. Okay, our last tables just got reported in. How to get a few more draws. And we're going to begin our final round going, folks. I just want to point out, we have 16 tables playing still going into round 5. That is awesome to see. Large player base. Just super excited to play the game. Okay, let's go ahead and switch things over. Welcome to the final round, folks.
Hey, what's
Let's
up?
go.
Seen y'all both before tonight, so it's going to be exciting finals. The final table is on times for tonight, so whenever you guys finish your set is when you finish your set.
Nice. More time for me to think and have no thoughts enter my mind for like 3 seconds and then make the bad play anyway.
Okay, with that being said, folks, good luck. And it's going to be a fun one.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, this is our finals. It is Dex Dorugora versus Ancient Garuru. I think it's going to be an exciting one to watch. Because we can definitely see, I can see it going both ways. I do think the bouncing is going to be rough for the Doragora deck, though. This should be Ancient favored if I had to just pick on right now. Because you don't get any of the dex effects if you get bounced. Because it only matters if you're deleted in battle. So unless you're teching for this matchup with like the heavy Emperors, I'm not quite sure what you're aiming for. But the winner of this match is going to be the champion for tonight's tournament. Like I said, largest turnout so far, 39 players. Super excited to have that. So we're going to do the roll off. 2 into a 2. We're going to roll off again. Got 4 into a 3. So Tessera is going to start us off with Doragora. But for anyone joining in stream, welcome. This is the finals of my webcam locals. And this is the kickoff of our Season 2 Battle Pass too. So if you guys haven't seen, we are doing Battle Pass system where you can accumulate points over the season and get free entries. And if you cap out your Battle Pass, you get 5 free entries for a cost of $35, and you get a custom egg sleeve commission as well. So if you've seen any of my channel egg sleeves before, that's how we get them. We get custom commissions done. V-Passion is one who commissioned the Imperial ones. The Gabus are the classic one for my channel, so I've had those for a long time. The Dorumons and the Impmons were other ones I requested just because they were popular at the time. But starting us out, we got Balmon in Raising here. And I believe we just got the Luga here, right? It could be just an Uka to pass turn. You're going to go into our SR Luga, and then we're going to play a Wisdom Training for 2. So, issue I have with Wisdom Training, this leaves you vulnerable to Digimon Emperor. So if we hatch, get a 0-cost rookie, and we play Digimon Emperor, we just basically turn off a turn. Okay, we got the BT17 Nuka though, so Emperor doesn't force turn pass. And we're going to play Boko. Top 5, we're going to grab a Ancient Garu. Nothing else to grab there. So if we raise, we can actually get a Doruga taunt. Yep, so Luga is raised. Not raising. We're still deciding. Looks like he's not raising. We're going to go ahead and play our own Ukamon for 3, leaving the opponent at 1. So we're going to go ahead and raise our Uko effect. We're going to search top 3 for Digimon and or Digimon or Tamer. I'm going to grab the Gatsu, it looks like. Yeah, grabbing the Gatsu. Bot decking. Hatching an egg. Boko's going to swing first. Security check. Tyrannomon. Koromon effect. We're going to draw a card. Try to keep this Ukamon alive. The only issue I have with that is you could see the Doruga coming up, taunting it, forcing it to attack. Like I already said that more than once, I know. That is a line I am seeing at the moment. You may just want to be swinging. I guess you don't know if he's playing Takamizuchi or Doragora at the moment. So yeah, it makes sense actually. Wisdom training. And then a Gatsu for 3. Just really valuing the ability to deny playing a Digimon by effects right now. So we're going to proc our Uko when we raise. And when we see these cards, we know it's a Doragora deck. We know it's not your Takamizuchi. Yep, so start of main phase, we're going to force Digimon to attack. So we got the Aegean sources. Yeah, we're just able to get our whole stack already. Then Digimon Emperor to punish it also. Just debating if we're going to be raising here, because we do get our memory and hatch first. But yeah, we're just going to hide in raising. Go into the decks. We can proc Digimon Emperor after the battle happens. Draw another card. See across the Ancient on play, we're going to be bouncing the Uko, and the Uko's bounce top security 2. So that is a benefit we also have with Ancient. So we're just going to be punching them down as fast as we can. So we force the D-Digivolve. Or deletion. So delete one, the other one's D-Digivolve one. Security Alliance, off the body we just played 2 checks. Fixer Koji, Boko. End of attack, we're going to be deleting him. Digimon deleted, we'll restand. Swing Security Alliance, 2 more checks. Ruin mode, 15k. When he would be deleted, he can go to Dex or Agora, but I don't think he had it in Trash. Yeah, we're just going to be chipping away anyways. Ooh. Any targets? No targets? Okay. Is there a way to go for game from this? I mean, the Emperor's there, so we could deny the rookie. I think second Emperor is your safest play right now, right? No, it's not your safest play because you can double hybrid for game. Yeah, you're gonna raise anyways. You do your effect first, then their effect. You don't have color requirement for the Crimson anymore. You just evoed over the egg. I mean, you could just do the Hail Mary play of hoping you draw into the pieces. Okay, he's trading. He's trading on board, actually. Then do we have an Ancient? We do have an Ancient. So we are going to bounce the Luga. Bounce Security. Okay, so we control the board, we bounce Security. I mean, what's your line with no trainings? You can do SOC Tyranno, search effect, Mindlink Cracker Fang, go into a Dex. I don't think the Dex does enough on its own though. Yeah, we're going next game. So we're going to game 2 now, folks. Swanee taking game 1. And for anyone curious, table 2, we do have a Ragna Lordmon that is 301 so far tonight. So just barely short. And we are going on to our mulligan phase of game 2 of the final round. I definitely will say, got a little luck with that Ruin Mode insecurity against the Doragora Alliance 14k for 2 checks. Find out the first check was one of the few outs we had for that match. But here we are, game 2. So I think if it's Doragora's choice, they want to go first. Yeah. And they're just going straight into the Uko here. And we're just going to open with Fixer Koji. No rookie for raising this time. This game. Blah. And I think it's probably a training angle, right? Or analog's good too. Yeah, analog's basically better training for this deck. Because you're going to be digivolving from trash. Probably pick up the next Uko. It's weird, but I think you do just pick it up. Yeah, because you're going to digivolve free rookie and raising and then slam Uko, right? Oh, okay. Slam a Tyranno. So we'll pick up a piece, trash a piece. So we'll pick up and trash the decks. It looks like. Yeah, okay. What's up, Frodo? Oh, they just realized that. Yeah. I'll be honest, man. It's been a long night. We're about 4 hours into Digimon so far. Yeah, it's fixed. It's fixed. Yeah, it was super easy to repair. We saw the cards that went to the bottom and just went ahead and put those right back in trash. Yep, and we do have the rookie this turn. But yeah, honestly, like, you preferred things in the trash to this deck anyways. So it's not like it's trying to do anything for an advantage. It's actually disadvantaged it as the funny thing. I think you just swing with Tyranno here, because you don't want it to be bounced. Yeah, we're just swinging with it here. Heaven's Judgment's going to die anyways, that's fine. Uko Rush Gaming, I mean, yeah. Your deck stack's not safe. So you're kind of forced into this awkward spot. Going to get 2 draws here. Going to bounce the security from Ancient's Effect first. Security check. It is the Dextor Gora. Dextor Gora is going to kill him on deletion, return the hybrid. We'll play out Tamer from hand. I'll be playing out the Koji. Go promo Uko and raising. So this is a turn if you have double imp, you just slam double imp. I doubt you have that because I doubt we run them in high enough counts to see the comp or the pieces that fast. Oh, we're just passing turn. We'd rather just keep the fixer Koji, which makes sense. Yeah, that's true. It could have been a free tamer he finds in security too. We got Dora Gray and Raising. I think he's just submitting, saying, if you got it, you got it, man. And like I was talking earlier, all your SR rookies are 1k bodies that have started main effects. Yeah, Louis can be game with a hybrid. Do we have Louis to push for game or another hybrid to push for game? And we got the other hybrid. That's the game. And that is our final, guys. Swanee takes another webcam locals. That being said, thank you so much for joining the stream tonight, guys. It's been a long run. It's been 4 hours. We also got a video up today, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video too. We'll be here same time, same place next week. It'll be exciting. Same pricing as always. That being said, thanks so much, guys. Take care and have a nice one.